Good morning. How's everyone doing? Hope you're all coping well with heat. In today's video, we're going to be walking and talking about the London Marathon Ballot and how good or bad it is. Let's have a little look, shall we? This year is my 13th year, I think it is. I think it's 13th year trying to enter the London Marathon Ballot. Now, they haven't been consecutive years, but they have been 13 attempts and I've never got in. Oh, have a look at this. This is newly opened. Thumbnail? Why not? So yeah, London Marathon Ballot, 13th year, and I've still not got in. I know it's really popular. There was over, I think it was 1.3, 1.4 million people who entered it this year. And time you take out the charity places, the elite runners and all that stuff, it's something like 40,000 spaces for the ballot, which isn't a lot really, seeing as they have 1.4 million people enter. They've now extended it to 2 days as well, which 50,000 runners a day, so they have 100,000 people running it. There's got to be a fairer way than a ballot, or they shouldn't allow people that have entered it previously to be in the next year or so, just to try and minimise the numbers. I don't know, what do you think? It seems very unfit. It annoyed me a bit, the London Marathon. Like, I'm getting on a bit now. When I first started entering, it was well in my running days, shall we say, and I was running half marathons quite regularly. I say regularly, there was a couple of years sort of thing of marathon, and then half marathons quite a lot, 10Ks and stuff. And I got injured, lost a bit of interest in, so I haven't really done it. It's got to be a good 6, 7, 8 years now. So I fear that my time is running out because I'm not fit. We saw that from the last video when I did the 5K obstacle course. So I know I'm not fit, so I do need to train. And maybe that's part of it. Maybe it's that I'm not in the right frame of mind, right thing, and I very much believe you've got to put out in the universe to get what you want, essentially. And maybe that's it, that because I'm not race fit, that it's not coming my way. Who knows? There might be, there might not be something that, but I feel like I need to do something. I want to do an Ironman as well, but that's another story. Let me know in the comments if you've entered the London Marathon, and if you have, did you get in? How many times have you entered? Have you checked your emails yet? The London Marathon results are out, the ballot 2027. Check your emails, check spam folders. Let me know if you've got in. I did not. Check your emails, guys. Now, it isn't just any London Marathon. This is the first London Marathon that'll be spread over 2 days, a whole weekend of runners. The amount of money being raised is unbelievable. I believe it's the biggest single charity funding event in the world. They make so much money from it, and I get why. Why wouldn't you give them to charities and that? There's more fish. Sorry, fish have taken over today. 100,000 runners. Whereas normally I believe it's 55,000 runners. Over the whole course of the weekend, it's going to be 100,000 runners. And I believe it's 45,000 runners on the Saturday and 55,000 runners on the Sunday. What's the difference? Why don't they squeeze another 5,000, 10,000 in on the Saturday? If Sunday can be 55, why can't Saturday? That's another 10,000 runners that could be running this year or next year in 2027. Any ideas? In 2026, so this year, 1.1 million people roughly entered for the ballot, the 2026 London Marathon. This year, the 2027, the number of people was 1.3 million. 1.3 million. Now, if we look at that in terms of population, it's almost 2% of the UK entered the London Marathon. Now, realistically, you get international runners, so it's not quite all UK, but if you look at the UK population, 2% entered for this 2027, and they're saying 300,000 from international. So out of the 1.3 million, almost 300,000, or just over 300,000, were from outside of the UK. So 1 million people in the UK entered the 2027 London Marathon. So the odds are not great at all, are they? Under the old one-day event, it was chance 1 in 67 people got into the ballot, which works out at about 1.5% roughly of people who entered the ballot got in. Now that they've spread it over the 2 days, the chances increase, which is great. So it's 1 in 13. So 1 in every 13 people don't get in, which takes it up, I believe, to about 7.5%. So it's really increased the odds. But like I said, I've applied 13 years and never got in. I think from when I first started applying, Flora, the butter, used to be the sponsors or run the London Marathon, and they used to have a rule where if you applied for 5 years, I believe it was, you automatically got a place. But that's not the case anymore. When Virgin took it over, I believe they got rid of that, which is good and bad. For people like me who's never got in, you know, it would have come in handy. I could have done it twice over, really. But with it becoming more and more popular, more and more people running, you know, they'd have just each year would be people who just didn't get in the previous year, and that's mainly what it'd be. I do understand why, but it's a bit of a nightmare, really. So what I didn't realise is if you've had the email across the road to confirm, to say that you've been entered or you've got an entry for either the Saturday or the Sunday, you need to confirm that you're taking the place. So make sure if you have had the email to say that you're in, that you confirm by the 31st of July as well. You don't want to be missing your place just for not confirming. Let me know in the comments if you did get in, if you're the Saturday or the Sunday. It'd be interesting to see if they have a mix of ballot entries for both, or one day specifically for the ballot entries and the others for the charity runners. Let me know in the comments. Yeah, drop your comment now if you've managed to get in or not. I am tempted, I'll be honest, I am tempted next year to do a charity place, but I do worry because I think most of the charities, the minimum is like £2,000, £2,500. I think. So I am worried that I'd have to pay that myself if I can't raise it. Let me know if you've done the charity entrance and what you have to raise to get that automatic entry. But I do think it might be one of the only ways to get in. Even though the chances have increased, it's still a bit, will I get in? Will I ever get in? And it is on my bucket list to do. If you think I should do a charity place, hit that like button and put in the comments charity. If we get, I don't know, for a low channel, call it 50 comments saying charity, and I will definitely sign up for a charity spot. And I'll put a poll to see which charity I should do it for. Good morning, it's the next day now. I got a bit too much sun yesterday and wasn't feeling 100%. My cat had come to join me. I just thought I'd finish off the video now because I just felt a bit off. So yeah, London Marathon. Congratulations to everyone. He's now pushing the camera. Congratulations to everyone that did get in. Yeah, it's an interesting one, isn't it? In terms of how many people they allow to it. Obviously, they've only got a certain amount of space. But I just think where people who apply every year have a chance to do it. Maybe they should just make it all that it's all charity and everyone has to do it that way. And then you have to go to the charities. I don't know. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, it is mainly me ranting, so I do apologize, but I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please consider giving it a thumbs up, please consider subscribing. They're all free, and it does help the channel out. I'll see you in the next video. Cheers, guys.